Hello everyone, my name is OI on the Thomas Blues channel, and this is my brother.
There.
So today we will be talking about the Fantastic Four trailer. So obviously this released a few days ago, and we watched it, and now we are going to do a little talk about it. So I guess we'll just start.
Okay, yeah, we'll just start. Just to go over it casually. So it opens up with the elevators to the Baxter Building. The theme, by the way, I think they've nailed.
Yeah.
Spot on.
And obviously they have this whole like 60s retro kind of look to it all.
I really like that aesthetic.
Yes. I think they've done it really well, because you've got obviously the fireplace in the middle, which is like really tall.
Yeah.
Like this, and then like the sofa around it. And then you've got like the New York skyline that the living room is looking out of.
Yeah.
So...
No, I really like that. Reed Richards, Sue Storm, clearly doing some kind of interview, talking
and like
about...
tour with some person, and they're talking about like how they do family dinner every week on Sunday, and how they're always there as a family.
Okay.
And you even see on like the counter cake rising up from there, like from a pedestal rising out of the counter.
Yeah. Next scene, I like Ben Grimm's design.
Yes.
The design looks very good. I've heard about some things, how they pick rocks out in the desert.
Yeah, to find the perfect
right
rock.
thing. Yeah, that's really interesting. I do like the design. I think the reason I like it is because it's very accurate to the comics.
Yes.
With the over exaggerated eyebrows, for instance.
I think that this is probably the best Thing design that we have ever gotten. Because obviously the Thing designs before, they weren't horrible, aside from like that 1950s Fantastic Four thing. But like especially the Ioan Gruffudd one, it wasn't that bad, but I feel like this one...
It wasn't accurate, put it that way, to what he would look like.
I feel like this one
but he was bulky enough for it.
Way better. And even like on the borders of the frame as well, as it goes from the Reed Richards Sue bit to the Thing part, it goes from like being a 60s film reel kind of look around the border to stretching out into like the more original Marvel kind of classic thing. Yeah. And then we've got the Baxter Building as well.
Yeah, the design of the Baxter Building, how it has like that sort of pyramid.
Yeah, and then like the fawn there, it's really cool.
Yeah. We see Herbie, the first time we actually properly see Herbie.
Now, I like Herbie's design because like, especially with the eyes and how they kind of like record things and make them up. I think that was like really clever and cool how they made that.
You hear him talk after a few like beep boop bop sounds. Like he does like speak.
And like Ben tries out like the sauce he's made.
I like the effect of there's like really rocky, with what you want to hear every time he moves. I think that was nailed. I really like that. That costume is amazing.
And I think like the whole thing of him like that long pause he's tried the soup is in like, okay, it's not good, but I'm not gonna hurt a robot's feelings, so I'm just gonna first say that it's good, and then
I don't know.
And in subtle hints.
But the thing is, the actors I think has done a good job in the sense, because Ben Grimm to me has always struck me as a character that he's not. Oh God, I don't even know if there's a word for this. It's he's helpful obviously, but he likes to do sort of things his way. Sort of thing. It's not arrogant. There must be some kind of word for it. It's there's a certain thing like he does, but I'm just gonna do this just to make it my own thing, or do it because it's just better this way, sort of thing. You know? Just that sort of thing, And it's not really over exaggerated much. It's just that little thing I think he's done. I think he did it in the '90s cartoons as well, didn't he? Like remember he used to be on that talk show in the 90s.
Oh,
he said, give me that camera, I'll buy my books and all this type of stuff. And that kind of feeling, Anyway, I'm going off topic. I just think Ben Grimm has been pretty much nailed down. I think we did talk about a deeper voice, or some people were talking about a deeper voice.
Yeah, I feel like he should have had a deeper voice, because as is, it's not like he sounds too human, because obviously you still want him to sound human, but like, I feel like they could have done it a bit deeper, but obviously I don't mind the voice.
I think you got a lot of emotion from the eyes, because especially in the reflection in the window where he sees himself before and now after becoming, the Thing. And there's a lot of emotion in just people's eyes, and that's like really shown here in that reflection. and pretty much most of the times you see him in this trailer, and I think that's really good. Johnny, his flame on animation effect, I thought
Yeah,
was really
I thought
good.
that was really good as well.
I did notice, however, I don't know if they cut it out because of the trailer music and stuff, and the other people talking, but he doesn't say flame on.
I feel like they probably cut that out. I feel like that's too like iconic of a line to leave out.
It probably has been cut out, but or maybe he works up to saying it for some reason. But I just noticed it wasn't there, and obviously that's an iconic thing to not have in that. But maybe they're just working up. I don't know. They probably have cut it out.
Obviously, they talk about Reed talks about how when they went up the first time, Sue couldn't turn invisible. Johnny never caught fire, and Ben was never a rock. And they talk about this while playing clips of things like they're in the space station as the rocket's taking off. Sue's flickering in and out of her invisible.
Do you think they're going to do a fully fledged origin to that? Because people know by now from watching the other Fantastic Four. I think it's going to be flashbacks.
Yeah, they've said that this is not an origin story movie, and that it starts with them already with their powers, and it seems like we'll probably just see their origin in flashbacks.
I think it'll be flashbacks, right? But do you know what? It could also be an interesting idea as well, that the rolling intro thing maybe could be seeing these things happening from a person who sat down on a TV and looking at them. You know, the rocket going up into space.
Like it's a documentary
so
kind of thing.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
But it'll literally be the highlight takes. At the end of the day, that's all you really need. You need to see the highlight, because you know by now what happened. It's just, you just want to have a quick glance to see how it actually happened, and that's it. Leave it at that. We know.
Yeah.
But if they make that very quick, then that's fine. You know, I understand, because at the end of the day, it's in the MCU now. It's officially MCU, so they need to have.
No, it is in a different universe.
But, yeah, exactly. So they need to have a little bit in there just to show us what happened, but not too much to make it blast the whole film, because we know by now.
Yeah. You also see Ben in his trench coat and fedora kind of thing, when he's disguised.
Yes, the full overcoat. Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of makes me
Detective Grimm.
It seems like this film is going to be set across the span of multiple days or even months, because in one shot, obviously this shot that we're talking about now, he's wearing the trench coat and the hat, and he looks very sad about the fact that he's the Thing. But then in another shot, you see kids wearing Thing merch and Thing costumes. No one would do that if they were a big fan of the Thing or anything like that. And so I think that it'll probably be a case that this film will start off maybe a few months after they've gotten their powers, where they're still
I thought
getting
it would be
used to
that
it.
anyway, because if we're looking at maybe an intro or flashbacks of what happened, it probably, because the thing is, people have probably gotten used to them by now.
Yeah, and so I feel like they'll do that, and then as the film continues over several months, you'll slowly see the world kind of maybe warm up to the Thing, and the Thing Ben realizing, oh, I'm the same person I was, and that I don't need to change who I am and stuff. So
I like that what Sue said. You know, Ben has always been a rock.
And Johnny's always been Johnny, and you just see him playing around with his space.
That's who Johnny is, though. He's just a kid, really.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I feel like will he try and transform his persona in this, to not be seen as a kid, but be more of an actual, grown up person. But I like that scene. He goes into space. It's you can't obviously breathe in space.
He flies up.
See, what reason though? Is it because of what we saw in that trailer?
With Galactus.
Oh my god. The ominous shadow over New York was holy crap. And then see, in the back of it, just this you see the Statue of Liberty that's small. I was right.
Yeah.
Thank God he is not a cloud.
And just his whole design, even just from the back of the head, is so cool.
I know. I can't wait.
And
I know they're really saving his voice in the front and all that for
the movie.
Yeah, the movie. Or there'll probably be one more trailer a week before its launch or something like that. But I understand it could be bad. My God, I can't wait. I really hope he's done like, you know, real justice. I really hope this isn't a one and done. Like, you know,
It won't be. It won't be. They'd be stupid to make it a one and done.
we're talking about probably one of the most powerful characters in the entire Marvel universe. And, you know, he can't possibly be. You know, we're talking about a person who can cross multiverses out well.
Yeah. Well, it seems like from all the rumours that this film will end with, obviously, the Fantastic Four going into the MCU and Galactus actually winning and devouring their planet.
Yeah.
Meaning that he won't be defeated or staved off. He will win.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be...
That's the theory, though, isn't it? Or rumours. And the thing is that I think if a lot of people try and... I mean, like even like us now, if we're trying to guess what it could be, and I think if a lot of people come up with the same conclusion of what it should be, then do you think it's one of those... If a lot of people are thinking it's going to be this, then we're going to spin it around and do this, and it could be something completely different.
No, I don't think they'll do that. They've built this movie up so much and they've hyped it up so much. It would be stupid if they changed the ending.
I know, but they may want to go for the surprise aspect. That's the thing.
I feel like this film is already going to have loads of surprises in it that they just need... I mean, yeah, that's a big thing, but I feel like there's already loads of surprises this film can have that... You know, just spoiling one surprise or people thinking about one surprise, it's not really going to matter in the long run. But no, so it's...
You also see, oh my God, I can't remember the actor's name, but...
oh, yeah.
You look, what did people say at first? It was Mole Man or something like that.
Yeah, Mole Man.
But, you know, long white hair, and some people speculated he was going to be Sue and Johnny's father.
Oh, the Red Ghost. He's like a Russian spy
Ghost
that like controls gorillas or something.
Yeah. So that would be interesting. Whoever he is, but I'm trying to think anything like how he is put into place with Galactus. Like if he may be a separate villain and stuff, but he might probably be the beginning villain of this in the center of Galactus.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because you see that scene where the fireballs and the damage from the sky comes out. And you're like, what?
Because here's the thing. In the comic that this is based off of, which is like the comic Galactus was first introduced in, the Watcher's involved. And he tries to make it look like the planet's destroyed. And they describe it as like this, the sky's on fire and stuff. And it's because the Watcher's trying to make the planet look like it's already been destroyed. So Galactus will leave it alone. So that could be that. It could be the Watcher changing it. It could just be Galactus's presence or sending down his herald, but it could be a live-action Watcher appearance.
Yeah, well, we haven't actually seen yet. We didn't see the Silver Surfer in this.
We didn't. Or like the Silver Surfer who's Shalla-Bal in this now.
So they're saving that then for a later date. No, I thought Galactus, from the little bits we've seen of him, I think he looks good.
Yeah.
Really
though I wonder if he's going to have a ship or they'll literally make him bigger than a planet.
Well, he can change sizes. I mean, he can change sizes.
It just... By how big he was, like the fact that he was essentially the size of New York, it makes me feel like...
I don't know why. I kind of like the idea if he has a ship, though, to get from place to place.
Yeah, like the ship idea is cool. I feel like it'll certainly... be a lot less expensive.
Some people were thinking, I think, that he was going to eat planets, like literally like Pac-Man eats, you know, the little dots around the game. You know, like...
and I feel like now that could actually happen. I feel like they could actually do it as he just grows to a size where he can literally just bite a planet like an apple.
I read something in the comment section once. We should have a T-shirt with Galactus on it, holding a cereal bowl of planets as he's munching away planets.
I just say Galactus, the devourer of worlds.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. And then at the very end, you see them all together in their uniforms. I like that, like the colour scheme of the design of them.
Yeah, and I did notice that, obviously you also see Sue using her powers. That looks cool.
Yeah, that looked cool. The one person we didn't see use powers was Reed Richards.
It makes me feel like maybe... either saving it or like maybe the CGI and VFX aren't done quite yet for Reed Richards' arms, and so they don't want to make it look off.
Possibly. Yeah,
but
that might be it.
Also, I noticed Ben's wearing a shirt.
Oh yeah, fully fledged shirt. We talked about that before, the tracksuit one, yeah?
Yeah, he's wearing a shirt, and it seems like he's gonna wear a shirt throughout the whole thing, and it's just like it's cool, but it's also like new because obviously he's usually shirtless and just.
Let's
has,
be honest, right? A lot of trailers, what happens in a trailer is kind of different to what actually happens. Like Thor, remember the eye patch in
Ragnarok. Or like they
Ragnarok
changed
and
out the Hulkbuster in the trailer for just the Hulk.
or Doctor Strange, what he says, and Scooby Doo, this, stuff. Like things can be added or taken out. What we see is not finalized. It's just what they've done there more for, I guess, either a hype factor or surprise factor. We don't know, but you're just gonna have to go in there, I guess. I mean, I'm excited. Personally, I am, because
yeah, I am as well.
at the end of the day, we've got a lot of Marvel films. But to me, Marvel, like you've got Avengers, Fantastic Four, and X-Men in terms of team-based films. And so with the Fantastic Four now making their first MCU film, this is quite a big one for me. So like out of all the films this year, that is the one for me I'm looking the most forward to.
And then obviously we'll probably get like a Doctor Doom thing at the end
there's that
with
thing,
like Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. So we'll probably get that as like an end credit scene.
Yeah.
So
all in all, are you hyped? Are you excited?
I'm really excited. It's my most anticipated film and like project for this year.
Yeah.
So
and I was to do a Lego set for the Baxter Building. Because you got the X-Mansion and you've got Avengers Tower. Yeah,
I think they will.
They probably will. Do you think it'll be bigger than Avengers Tower?
I don't think it'll be bigger than Avengers Tower.
It might be the Avengers Tower if they do come in, if that rumour is true about Tony Stark, the Avengers Tower, Tony Stark's building, become a Baxter Building.
Well, we know now that it seems like from Thunderbolts that Val bought Avengers Tower.
We don't know what happens to Thunderbolts because that'll happen before the Fantastic Four. Yeah. So we don't know. I don't think so.
Avengers Tower could actually become Fisk Tower if you think about it.
Oh my god. Ooh, Daredevil next month. That'd be interesting. So that is going to be it. Unless you've got anything else to add.
I don't think so.
Because I can't.
Obviously, we've missed a lot.
Yeah.
Like I know there's like
This at the end of the day is just us giving us our highlight reviews of what we thought of it. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it as well.
I can't wait for it, and I think I've seen enough as I need to see for now until we get. I mean, it's July, isn't it? It's supposed to come out then.
I think so.
Say it is. No longer. Okay. So if you've got any questions to ask let us know what you thought of the trailer as well. Are you hyped to see the Fantastic Four? Then please let us know in the comments section. But that is going to be it for me today. Dewi and my brother.
Oh,
I will catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
Ta-da.